Okay, so this is how to add a new sheet on Softplan and changing the scale and changing what you need to show. So let's say that this is the big plan that you have, and I just wanted to show part of it. Let's say I want to show half of this, and also we can later on even add more like a blown out detail of the bathroom as required. So first thing first is that let's say that you don't have it, but you probably have it already. So here on the plan set, I'm gonna right click and it says add plan set, and I'm gonna call it, you know, testing plan set. And I'm going to choose my paper. That's very important. And if you remember, we actually doing 11 by 17. That's the ANSI B, 11 by 17. And I want to create a page. So let's say here, floor type A or floor type, NSA, and so we're calling it, I don't know what you're calling your floors, but we required the requirement was to have two different floor plans. So in here it is, and I did not put, so I'm going to go back in here. So this is just a blank page. I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to edit the actual plan set, edit, and in here I did not check, I forgot to check the border, and that's basically where you choose your title block file. So when you click on it, go to where your title block file, you probably already know this and you have done this, but I am going to basically the architectural design 2020 for me, and here is my title block. And so now automatically any sheet I want to make, so in here, back to here, if I want to actually add a page, they call it a page. If I want to add a page, it automatically will use this file as my title block. So back to my actual page. So let's say this is the page I want to bring in only the floor, not all the floor plans or the 4 units, just basically 1 unit. I will still actually bring in, and again, all you need to do is just look at your floor plan as one file, the big one, and bring it in here. And I can use the crop part. But let's say that I want to put this as my, only floor plan. So let's say this is the floor plan. So I'm going to crop it. I'm going to crop the view, and here it is. And basically, I am going to do maybe this, and in here I want to do actually, let's say this part only. And now I actually have only this part, and then of course I can move it as a whole. And at the same time I can edit it, right click, edit, and I can change that scale, whatever it fits. If it is 1/8 of an inch, that's okay. And if it is actually can fit larger, like a 1/4 of an inch maybe, and I'm going to test mine here, and it looks like maybe it's a little bit too big for a 1/4 of an inch. That's okay, no problem, as long as I'm using a standard type of a scale, not a makeshift scale. So 1/8 is fine, and pretty much that's how it is. Now again, all of the stuff here I can change. I can change the labeling, I can make it basically, all caps, floor plan type NSA, and I would say here it is. And then now back to pretty much the same idea, so I'm going to also bring in this here again. I'm just going to drag it one more time, and here it is. And I am going to crop it, and you can right click or you can use the menu here. I'm going to crop it, and in this time here I'm going to crop only, let's say, the bathroom. So this would be my Here it is. And of course, I can also edit. Don't worry about the edit it. And I'm going to change it to a standard. And let's say this one here might be like a half an inch. And look at it. And let's see, would that fit here? Maybe it fits, maybe it's not. How about if I make this quarter of an inch? So I'm going to edit it again. I'm just going to make it quarter of an inch, which is not bad. And of course, here's the other one here. So I would say, let's say master bath plan. And I am going to bring it here, and also I can bring the label. And then of course you can do the next one, the next other bath if you need to. And that's how you bring in, again, the other sheet. If you have the whole plan as one plan, that's okay. So let's say here that I want to add a sheet or add a page. I keep saying a sheet, but let's say here all 4 units. And here it is, all 4 units. And in this case here, what I want to do is just basically bring in the whole units in here. So here it is. So now I have one sheet. Let's say again, I'm pretending that this is 4 units, but here is one, and basically here's your only 1 unit, and the bathrooms, and here are the 4 units, and so forth. So it's just a matter that you're creating a page. Remember, you have a plan set, and you create a page, you add a page, and in that page you can bring any plans, and you can crop, and pretty much that's how you create those sheets that you were asking about.